Have you ever wondered what you would do if the sky itself started to fall apart? Not in a movie, but for real. Imagine a world where the very heavens crack open, unleashing endless floods, raging fires, and terrifying beasts upon humanity. This isn't just a disaster film plot. It's the heart of an ancient Chinese legend, the story of a goddess who faced cosmic chaos single-handedly to save her children. This is the tale of Nüwa, the mother of humanity, and her desperate quest to mend the broken sky. Our story begins in a time of creation. Meet Nüwa, a magnificent deity with the upper body of a human and the lower body of a serpent. She looked upon the silent, empty earth and felt a pang of loneliness. So she scooped up handfuls of yellow earth from the riverbanks, mixed it with water, and began to sculpt. With each figure she molded, she breathed her divine essence into it. And thus, the first humans were born. She watched them with love as they filled the world with laughter and life, creating a peaceful and thriving civilization. For a time, everything was perfect. The world existed in a delicate balance under Nüwa's watchful, benevolent gaze. But as with many great stories, this era of peace was not destined to last. The harmony was shattered by a cataclysmic conflict between two powerful gods, Gong, the fearsome god of water, and Zhurong, the blazing god of fire. Their cosmic battle raged across the heavens and the earth, shaking the very foundations of the world. Zhurong, with his command over infernos, ultimately proved victorious. Humiliated and enraged by his defeat, Gong, in a final act of destructive fury, did the unthinkable. He hurled himself headfirst against Mount Buzhou, one of the sacred pillars that held up the sky. The impact was catastrophic. Mount Buzhou crumbled, and with its support gone, the firmament began to tear apart. A massive gaping hole ripped open in the sky, and the celestial order was thrown into chaos. The heavens tilted violently, causing the sun, moon, and stars to drift from their courses. On Earth, the consequences were devastating. Without the sky to hold them back, cosmic waters poured down in unending floods, submerging vast swathes of land. Cracks in the Earth's crust spewed forth uncontrollable fires that scorched forests and fields. The world had become a living nightmare. From the chaos emerged monstrous beasts that had been sealed away in the wilderness. A fierce, black dragon, a creature of pure destruction, descended to terrorize the already suffering people. Humanity, Nüwa's beloved creation, was pushed to the brink of total annihilation. They cried out in despair, their world collapsing around them. Witnessing the immense suffering of her children, Nüwa's heart was filled with grief and sorrow. The world she had so carefully nurtured was being torn asunder. But her grief quickly turned into unshakable resolve. She knew she could not stand by and watch her creations perish. The burden was hers to bear, and she vowed to restore balance, no matter the cost. Nüwa's first task was to repair the enormous gash in the sky. To do this, she needed a material of immense power and divine quality. She journeyed across the land, gathering special 5-colored stones from the beds of great rivers and the peaks of sacred mountains. Each stone pulsed with a different cosmic energy. She brought them together, and using her divine fire, melted them down in a great celestial furnace. The stones fused into a molten, glowing paste, shimmering with all the colors of the rainbow. With this magical mixture in hand, she ascended to the heavens and painstakingly began to patch the gaping wounds in the sky, one section at a time. It was a monumental task, but her determination never wavered. Even with the sky patched, the heavens remained unstable, threatening to collapse again. The pillars that held it up were shattered. Nüwa needed a new, powerful support system. Her gaze fell upon the vast ocean, where a colossal turtle, so large its shell was like a moving island, swam peacefully. With a heavy heart, Nüwa knew what she had to do. The sacrifice was necessary for the survival of the world. After subduing the giant creature, she used its 4 massive, sturdy legs as new pillars. She placed one at each of the 4 corners of the earth, north, south, east, and west, to firmly prop up the mended sky, ensuring it would never again tilt or fall. The world was beginning to find its footing once more. But the danger was not yet over. The monstrous black dragon, a remnant of the chaos, continued to wreak havoc, preying on the helpless survivors. It embodied the lingering darkness and disorder that still plagued the land. Nüwa, her work on the heavens complete, turned her attention to this earthly threat. She confronted the beast in a legendary battle. With her divine power and unwavering courage, she fought and ultimately vanquished the ferocious dragon, restoring safety and peace to the people on the ground. She then drove the other wild beasts back into the forests and quelled the raging fires and floods, allowing the land to begin its slow process of healing. With the sky mended, the earth stabilized, the floods receded, and the beasts subdued, cosmic order was finally restored. Balance returned to the universe. The sun, moon, and stars resumed their proper paths, and the seasons began to turn in their correct cycle once more. Humanity, though scarred, had been saved from extinction. Nüwa's incredible acts of heroism, mending the sky, supporting the heavens, and defeating the dark forces, became a powerful symbol of resilience, sacrifice, and divine responsibility. She had single-handedly rebuilt a broken world out of love for her creations. To this day, Nüwa remains one of the most revered and beloved figures in Chinese mythology. She is not just a creator goddess, but the ultimate protector, the mother of civilization who stepped in when all hope seemed lost. Her story is a timeless reminder of the power of compassion, the courage to face overwhelming odds, and the enduring duty to protect and nurture life. She is the guardian of harmony, the goddess who mended the sky and, in doing so, secured the future of humanity. And that's the epic tale of Nüwa and the Broken Sky, a story of creation, destruction, and the incredible power of a mother's love. What do you think is the most inspiring part of her journey? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this dive into mythology, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more tales from across time and culture. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next story.